This video will show you how to create the puzzle pieces on top of the base piece that you created previously. So make sure that you are in your 215 puzzle folder in Fusion and that you have this base completed, the full size base, not the test piece. So what you want to start by doing is creating a new design, and then we're going to save this as our puzzle assembly. And this file will have both our base in it as well as the pieces that we'll model in this. So I'm going to start by right-clicking on the puzzle base and clicking Insert into Current Design to put it into this assembly. And then we're just going to click OK on this menu. All right, and so you'll notice what you have here on the browser. We have our puzzle assembly at the top, and then we have a component in here called the puzzle base. And what we want to do is create another component, which is where we'll have our puzzle pieces. So to create a new component, we'll go to the Create menu, and then we'll go New Component. And we're going to name this component Puzzle Pieces. And then we're going to click OK. All right, so notice I have a new object down here in the browser called Puzzle Pieces. You'll also notice it kind of faded away the base because that is no longer the active component. Whatever component you're modifying, it shows that one in full color and it's opaque and it's easy to see, but because I haven't modeled any pieces yet, we don't really see that, and it kind of fades away the puzzle base. If you wanted to change which component is active, you highlight your mouse over the browser and then just click that little circle button next to it. So you notice the base now looks like it normally does. But I want to go back here to Puzzle Pieces, activate this component because this is what I am currently working on and modeling. Okay, so we're going to create a sketch, and then I'm going to click on the edge, one of the top edge pieces of the base here to create my sketch on. Okay, and I'll zoom out a little bit. And then what we want to make on here is the 10 millimeter by 10 millimeter grid that was similar to the design paper that you drew your pieces on. So I'm going to go to the rectangle tool, and then I'm going to change my line type to construction. And then I'm going to click here at the bottom left-hand point of where the puzzle pieces would start. Okay. And then notice it's actually giving me inches here. I forgot to change it to millimeters, so I'm going to go ahead and go up and do that. Don't forget to change this to millimeters. Okay, so now we'll go back to the rectangle tool, and then this needs to be 10 by 10. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the rectangular pattern tool to get the full grid here. So I'm going to go to rectangular pattern, and then I'm going to click on both the top line and the line to the right. Don't worry about clicking on the other lines. We just need these two lines here. And then what we're going to do is we'll click on, for the distribution option, we'll change this to spacing. And then for directions, I'm going to click on this vertical line here, and then this line here on the bottom. All right, and then for quantity, we want to change this to 8, and we want to change the distance to 10. And so you notice if I zoom out a little bit, that makes it go all the way up, and then we're going to change the quantity for going all the way across here. We're also going to change that to 8, and we're going to change the distance to 10. And that will have your full grid there, and then we'll go ahead and click OK. All right, so you notice there's a lot of points and things in here. So what you can do is you can hide some of this stuff. So I'm going to go over here, hide the dimensions, hide the points, maybe hide the constraints as well, so those go away and you have a nice clean grid here. And then I'm going to unselect construction lines. And at this point, what you want to do is just use the line tool or the rectangle tool and draw your pieces on here as solid lines onto this sketch. Okay. And then after that, go ahead and move on to the next video, which will show you how to extrude all of that and split them up into individual pieces and to finish that. Okay.